Well, good evening everybody. Another few hymns from Phil in Twelveheads. I've had a request to play Guide Me, O Thou Great Jehovah, to the great Welsh tune Cwm Rhondda, which is 437 in hymns and psalms and 465 in singing the faith. This was requested by Rex Bray from Camborne. And of course the penultimate line has that wonderful bass line, and Rex, being a bass, said enjoys that, so I'll play that for you. Interestingly, Rex was a resident of Twelveheads, and he lived in the house next door in Holmley, and his mother Ruby was the organist at Twelveheads before my father Lloyd took on the post, something he held for I believe about 63 years, but Ruby would fill in as one of Dad's deputies from time to time, so it's a small world, if you like. Not only do we realise all roads lead to Twelveheads, but a lot of people have great associations and long associations with Twelveheads. Anyway, Guide Me, O Thou Great Jehovah. Cwm Rhondda, great Welsh tune, very strong and great to sing. I had a request from Rebecca Thomas. It's been really good fun to watch her pussycat Missy involved with the watching the robot Hoover work. Do pop along and have a little look. I think the cat was really quite bemused by the robot Hoover. I haven't got one of those things. I've got a Dyson upstairs and a Henry downstairs. The cats don't like either. My two, they run a mile. Well, not a mile, but they get out of harm's way. Anyway, Rebecca said, would I play 346, Hear Us, O Lord, from Heaven Thy Dwelling Place. This is the Manx Fisherman's Evening Hymn, so we've jumped across a couple of seasons. We're in spring, it would seem now, but this is one that we associate with a harvest. Hero so Lord from heaven thy dwelling place, the Peel Castle to Manx Fisherman's Evening Hymn. There are 6 verses, and it's suggested that verse 3 could be sung by the men only, and perhaps verse 4 by the ladies. I don't know. I won't know if you do or not, but do enjoy this rather lovely tune. I didn't give you a number for Singing the Faith because that hymn didn't make it into Singing the Faith, which is rather a shame, I think. So when we do it at True Methodist, we revert back to hymns and psalms. And then another evening I'll do some hymns from the Methodist hymn book. There are some wonderful hymns, which of course I associate with my growing up here in Twelveheads, and no doubt some of you will too. Those ones which haven't made it, those we love still. Anyway, continuing 246. I've done Harvest and now I'm going on to Advent. There's a light upon the mountains and the day is at the spring. It's 246 in hymns and psalms if you want to follow the words. It's 188 in singing the faith. Particular memories for this hymn. Back in 1979, I lost the first of my grandparents, Father Ned Crocker, who was a local preacher, and we sang this hymn at his funeral service. I think we sang it at Paul's as well. It's got a wonderful text to it. There's a light upon the mountains, and the day is at the spring when our eyes shall see the beauty and the glory of the King. Weary was our heart with waiting, and the night watch seemed so long, but his triumph day is breaking, and we hail it with a song. So I've got particular memories for me, indeed. And a lovely tune by Wolson Home. I think I said the other evening, I've got lots of favourites, but that's up there amongst them. So I'm going to finish with, I'm sure it's going to be a real tearjerker to say the least, for lots and lots of reasons. God be with you till we meet again. I hope it won't be too long before we meet up again. If you want to see me, then God willing, I'll be here tomorrow doing the same kind of thing. So God be with you till we meet again. It's 651 in hymns and psalms. Once again, it didn't make it to the singing the faith. And the tune which I'm going to play, which is by Jeremiah Rankin, the words are by Jeremiah Rankin, and the music, God Be With You, is by William Tomer, which is in the public domain. So if you want to get yourself a copy, then you can. It's freely available. And lots of associations with this. It was great this week to see that dear Perrin Gay from the Isles of Scilly has joined the world of Facebook. Perrin and I go back a long time, Truro School, and of course the group The Praisemakers. Lots and lots and lots of happy memories of those days. Playing for that youth choir, which would travel all over the world, to America, to Switzerland, Germany, you name it. The stories that we could tell, no doubt it will bring back memories for lots of praisemakers, and also I think perhaps possibly one of the biggest dating agencies, dare I say, in Cornwall, certainly in the Methodist Church, I would think. And I played Vidor Staccato for many and many weddings which ensued as a result of couples meeting in the Praisemakers. One of the pieces we used to sing at the end of the concert would God Be With You Till We Meet Again, and we'd all stand around. I wouldn't, because I was often playing the piano or the organ or something around the church and singing to the individual. It was a wonderful experience, which I don't think any of us will ever forget. God be with you till we meet again. I've got 4 verses here. The chorus, the words are, do join in. God be with you. that's enough from me for this evening, I think, and I'll catch up again tomorrow and see if I can play a few more of the requests. Don't hesitate to send a few in and I'll do what I can. So good night and God bless. Take care wherever you are, people over the world, all over parts of this country, and till we meet again, God bless you.